Hey, how are you? Kim here, coming to say hi. All right, we're going to go over some topics here and there, and I want you guys to reach out and let me know like what kind of gets into your heart, what is something that you could use some help with, you just want to talk about, right? Today, I'm going to let you know something, my mission, my goal, what drives me, okay? And it's to help people feel comfortable in their own skin. You guys, remember, there is only one you. You can't compare yourself to others, right? There's only one you. It's a gift, okay? If you're here and you were born, it's a true gift, okay? Now, look, you might have to dig inside. If you want to make some changes, okay, ask yourself why, okay? Don't make changes for other people, make changes for yourself. If it has to do with your weight, your career, your finances, relationships, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so you can feel comfortable in your own skin every day, right? And don't live with anxiety and fear and all those kind of other things that could hold you back. You know, do you self-sabotage? Is there other people in your life that kind of push? Remember, ultimately, it's your own decisions, okay, that bring you joy. Yeah? Okay, but there's other people out there that can kind of be in your life that might nudge you a little bit. But remember, all that is really triggers. You have the power, okay? So if you think like someday when you lose this weight, 30 pounds, 100 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever it is, I'm going to be different, right? You know what? You might not be, okay? And listen, what is it? Why do you think that? Okay? Of course, I want you to be healthy. Okay? So if certain things that you're doing in your life, right, that are not healthy, that's what needs to be changed. Okay? Because I don't want anything to happen to you. Right? And you don't want anything to happen to you. And guess what? I don't want you to roll out of bed and go, oh, my knees hurt, my back hurts, all this kind of stuff. And you're just like, ugh, all that yuckiness. Is that feeling comfortable in your own skin? Does that really bring you joy? But I need you to dig inside and figure out what could you do to help those things. Guys, remember, it's not the diets. It's not just the exercise, all that kind of stuff. It's you wholeheartedly digging in here and digging in here to figure out what that possibly could be, okay? Remember, there's all kinds of parts of you. If you look at yourself and think there's pieces of you, you know, I've looked at myself and think there's a part of Kim, I'm going to be honest with you, that lived in fear and still does day to day, and I have to check myself and not accomplishing certain goals out of fear. Or maybe I worry about what other people think. So there's that part of me that is fearful. There's that part of me that worries about what other people might think of me. Okay, so I worry about that. I journal about that. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you and say that those things aren't in my life and in my mind. You know what I mean? But I learned to step back so I can refocus to move forward, right? It's different when somebody else says to you, oh, you look so good or you're so talented. Why aren't you doing this? Because if you don't feel that way in your skin, in your heart, right? Are you really going to move forward the way you could? So you need to dig inside, okay? My suggestion is start getting outside and taking some walks, clear your mind, meditate, journal, write your words down that you're feeling. It doesn't have to be long sentences. It doesn't have to be like a book. It can be, but you can just write bullets, right? I want you to start with that, okay? Think about the parts of you. Think about you kind of like in a division. You know what I mean? There's some parts like I'm hard-headed. All right? I can be hard-headed to what? I realize that I do that to protect myself, right? So there's that part of me that thinks sometimes she needs protection. So I can be a little stubborn. But it's not me being stubborn. I'm always doing it with good intention. Okay? So what things that you might do? Like, do you binge eat out of good intention because it's protecting you in a way? It gives you comfort at the time, right? So when you kind of dissect it a little bit, are your actions done with good intention? And then maybe sometimes when you feel triggered, do other people say things or do things around you or say them to you with good intention? Okay? Sometimes you can really just set you off, but when you dig in, you're like, all right, they really are just saying that because they mean well. Maybe it didn't come across well, but you have to dig inside and think to yourself, my actions are my power. My thoughts are my power. Okay? And then you put that other stuff aside. But even in your journal, you can start to accept words that trigger you, actions that trigger you, that might kind of set you off in a yucky path. Okay? You don't want to overeat. You don't want to over-exercise as almost like punishment. Okay? What could it be? Sometimes people run away. They just go and hide and don't talk. It can be anything. So today I'm going to leave you with, why don't you start to move a little bit and clear your mind, okay? And start the journal. Just get a notebook at the dollar store. It doesn't cost much, yeah? And it's only for your eyes. Write down your thoughts, write down your triggers, write down your goals, okay? How do you want to feel from the inside out? Because I bet you, if you feel good on the inside, start from your gut, yeah? Eat clean, yeah? And then it'll ooze out and bring you much more joy in your life. If you guys need me, I'm here. I'm here to listen. I can sit and talk with you. I can talk to you on Zoom, on the phone, in person, whatever it is, okay? All right, I got myself out into nature today. The air is blowing and the air is a little chilly, but it feels so refreshing. All right, I always wish you joy in the skin that you live in every day. You guys take care of yourself, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.